for us as Christians, Christmas is a very special time. But I mean, when you read the stories of the Nativity, it doesn't take a lot of scratching below the surface to see that actually it's a bit of a strange story. We've got an unmarried pregnant teenager. We've got immigrants that have to escape persecution and go to a foreign land until it's safe to return. We've got Nazareth and Bethlehem, two small villages at the back end of the Roman Empire. And we've got shepherds who were just the lowest of the low in that society. They were deemed not to be trusted. You know, you just didn't trust a shepherd. But actually, if you scrape a little bit more, you do see the wonder that we will sing about. The wonder that God came down in human flesh, that God trusted that young teenager to come, that God came as a baby, that we cannot fathom that. We cannot see how God, the creator of the universe, was sort of squashed into a baby who then grew up, lived a life that is great teaching, and then died on a cross so that we may know God. So it is a great time that we do want to celebrate.
This Christmas stuff, what's it really all about? We stop reading the story just at the point it gets really, really interesting. Because what happened next lasted 30 years. And just full of interesting stuff. And we've sung about some of them in the themes of the songs. 8 days after the birth, they had to take the child to the temple, to a priest, to present him there. And this is what happened. They bumped into a guy called Simeon, who was old and some, yeah? Old plus VAT probably. And it says he was very old. And he's just waiting at the temple because he knew, because God had told him, that he would not leave this earth, he would not die, until he'd seen the promised Messiah come. And it's a remarkable things are said. And these are said. He turned to Mary and Joseph and said this: "This child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed. Oh, and Mary, a sword shall pierce your own soul, your own heart also." That's a bit of a downer, isn't it? Yeah? All this stuff, and Mary, you're going to suffer pain. Meaning what? Well, this child is destined to be for the falling and rising of many. And once you've swept away the stuff of Christmas and the decorations and it's all died down a little bit, this truth remains. That God was born a man. He came to this earth to live here. And every person that ever lived since will stand or fall by what they think of this child, by their relationship with him or not. He will cause a falling and rising of many. It's a really profound message. If we can peek past the emotion and the tradition and see what was really happening here, it's immense. This child, this small, tiny baby, everybody will fall or stand before God because of him, one way or another. So this Christmas, What does the Christ child mean to you? Have you met him as a grown man? Jesus, the man. Have you met him? Do you know him? Would you like to? And haven't yet? Well, I think you know a bit about him, but not quite sure what he's really all about. It's worth thinking. Because right at the end of this, what we call the Nativity scene, is this event that this child will be, like it or not, for the falling or rising of everybody here. It's profound, isn't it? And I wonder what Mary knew about this. I'm going to close with reading the words of my favourite Christmas song. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know that your baby will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? That your baby boy has come to make you new? The child that you've delivered will soon deliver you? Mary, did you know that your baby will give sight to the blind? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Oh, Mary, did you know? This child is for the falling and rising of many. Want to know more? Come and chat about it. Please do.